As you know, music is an integral part of many people's lives. It gets us through our lows and it keeps us up during our highs. Today I talked to Elijah Gaines about his up-and-coming rap career, and I also got a different perspective from Josine McNair about his passion for creating beats. First, I wanted to talk to Elijah about how in-person school has affected his music.
Oof. It definitely put a dent in the schedule of it, and a little bit in the creative process, because it gives me like a schedule that I have to work with, right? And it's like, I'm not really gonna see anything creative out of you know what I mean, like a 9 to 3 school and then after school, whatever. Like, yeah, there's time after school, but there's not that much popping like creatively to give me like, what's the word? Inspiration and whatnot.
Then I wanted to talk to them both about how their passions have evolved since the beginning of COVID till now.
Oof. And that's like a year mark. That's like a whole year. So that's a really good question. For me, and like, I learned so much in basically a year, because Corona started like, a year ago. And about a year ago, I had met Liam, which is a homie, and this dude named Shavi. And we formed a rap group, LKM, and we just started like collaborating, teaching each other stuff, and like just making music, bro. And so even on my own though, like, I've been working on my lyricism, you know what I mean? And like just changing up how I do things, like really kind of plotting how I like execute things. Like a lot more patience has been put into it, you know what I mean?
So I usually made about 1 to 2 beats a week, honestly, because like before COVID had started, I was trying to manage work, school, and like, just a social life. But when summer hit, I just started going off. I would I would try things on my own, right? But then I'd look up tutorials every day, take courses, actually practice like reading music and just basic music theory and stuff like that. And then I started eventually making about 3 to 5 beats a week. And about 2 to 3 of them were mixed pretty well and how I wanted it to sound. Mixing is like balancing everything and increasing like the quality of your sound. But they weren't always the best in terms of my like creativity, because after like making 2 beats, you start to lose a little bit of inspiration. But I just always try to push through. But I didn't even know what mixing and mastering really was, so I just would turn up the volume of some things, turn down the volumes of others. But now I make about 5 to 7 beats a week, and mixed and mastered. Sometimes they don't sound great, but not everything's going to be perfect or how you want it,
Then I asked them how their music has been received by their friends and classmates.
As a whole, it's been like a very supportive system, actually. Like, I can see the people, care about when the next drop is I'm going to make, or I can see when they're like, ooh, you should collab with so-and-so. And then like I go and make that happen, and it's just a bunch of hype around that. And so people perceive it how they perceive it, like, but as a whole, like as a community, they're definitely like rocking with it, if you feel me.
So I feel like when I get feedback, most of the time it's they liked it, and like they're helping me and they're giving me feedback on like what I could do better, right? Like just, I guess, constructive criticism. But overall, I feel like my friends and classmates support me and they want to help me. And at the end of the day, I feel like we all want each other to succeed, wherever that may be, But I feel like they believe in me and I believe in myself, so.
And then the final question we talked about are, what are their plans and goals after the pandemic?
After the pandemic, like, let's say, okay, the pandemic didn't happen. My plan, make enough music to where, I'm comfortable, and then perform at the Granada. Like, because you can pay to open people's shows, or you can pay to even have your own venue. But if you pay to open somebody's show, there's already people guaranteed to be there, and it'll just put you on even more. So that was like originally the plan, and then I would be performing it about right now, but like, yeah, obviously the pandemic hit, and then no more tours, and you know what I'm saying. So like, it's not even right now. But when this pandemic is over, bro, like that's still what I got my mindset as far as like a small goal, like a local goal type stuff.
My plans would be maybe start whenever it ends, whenever this pandemic ends, or even this summer, just really start working on perfecting my craft and maybe start selling beats online. Try to work with more artists, because I have worked with like a few friends of mine who are trying to become rappers and stuff, and I'm gonna work with them more and more because we kind of help each other. It's like a back and forth type thing. But I plan on doing that just to keep creating, keep moving, and stay motivated, and just work hard.
Alright, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Also, shout out to everyone that was in the video, Jasim and Elijah. Their ads are going to be on the screen right now. Thank you for watching again, and see you later.